Good afternoon, everybody. My dog, he's trying to come and go with me, but I'm gonna try and leave him here. See if I can't go walk without him today. The other day he got stickers all over him. Took me forever to get them off. He just likes to go. And if it wasn't for all the hitchhikers and all the stickers, I'd take him with me for sure. But anyway, we're gonna go a little different direction. The wind's right today. It's kind of out of the southwest, so I'm gonna head east and work my way back to the southwest into the wind. See if I can't see some deer. See what I can find. Late this afternoon, I could go up and check around my dad's house. He's got a mulberry tree, and he said there was about 6 headed deer out there around it this morning. They're eating all the mulberries drop. So anyway, it's Monday the 9th. I don't know, it's in the 80s. It's hot today. We finally got some rain. Yesterday we got about a ½ inch of rain, and which is a good thing. We needed it. And so we're gonna go for a little walk here and see what we can do. Let's see what Mother Nature has to offer. I think that we got a whooping crane nest right over here. I think she's setting. So let's walk over here to this pond and see what we can see. You guys just have to bear with me. I'm learning this camera. I've had it a while, but I'm not very good at zooming in. I'm pretty shaky. I need to get me a monopod or something that I can stabilize it with. I'll work on that over some time, you know, try to get that taken care of. But let's walk over to this old pond here and see what we can round up. I'm sure, yep, she's still sitting. Sitting there on her nest. They sit an average of anywhere between 29 and 32 days is what it takes to incubate the egg. So she's been there, my best guess is about a week, 7 days. So she's got a little time yet. Sorry, I'm shaky. You see this, all this lettuce, water lettuce is what I call it. Hyacinths, some people call it, all over this pond. I've sprayed it several times, and I just can't seem to, I can kill it, don't get me wrong. I can certainly kill the pudding out of it, but it just comes back. So this pond was dug way back when I was a kid, because we used to have citrus here. Sure, most of you can see that we got the beds are still here. We used to be in the citrus business, and unfortunately between canker and the greening disease, and he just slowly wiped us out. But that pond was dug for dirt, so that's why it's there. So we're just going to take a walk here. Alright, we're just going to walk and see what we can find. As you can see, this is all growed up. Stickers and all kind of stuff in here. Storm blew down this big old pine tree. It's a shame that I didn't have any sawmills around here that bought lumber or bought trees. You get a lot of 2x4s out of that tree. It's real straight. See? Oh gosh, I bet you that thing's 50 foot long. It's absolutely huge. well, not very big around, but it's tall. Certainly warm today. Humidity is about 70%. We're in the 80s. The feel like temperature is actually about 91 is what it actually feels like. I don't see anything in this open field here. This used to all be citrus. We had, I don't know, close to about 75 acres. We weren't a big producer. We were just small, but we had citrus. We got a ranch, which is 8 miles west of here. I'll get down there one day and do a ride around. It's nothing real spectacular. I mean, it's nice. Don't get me wrong. I shouldn't say that because it is nice, but it's real open. Which is good for a ranch because, you know, I'm not growing trees to make money. I'm growing cows. So I need big open spaces. But I guess what I'm trying to say is there's not a lot of cover, not a lot of pretty scenery. Seems like here where we live, we got a little better than 100 acres here. And it's absolutely beautiful as far as just the thick being growed up, and you know, you just kind of ease and mosey around, see what you can walk up on. Hope you don't walk up on something you don't want to walk up on. That little rain yesterday sure helped, man. Made everything quieter. It's not crunching under your feet. Definitely made the air quality a little better. Everything's blooming, and oak trees have got tons of pollen, so. Okay, now we're gonna walk back toward the creek here, take a look at it. Huh, I hear him. A red-headed woodpecker. I think some people, well, I shouldn't say it's a red-headed woodpecker. That's what I used to call them. But I think most people know them as a ladderback. You got the black and white stripes down there across their back. I heard him chirping. He's in here somewhere. It's hard to see him. Okay, ease up here and see. Now we're back here at the creek. I don't see anything right off the top of my head. Right off. Bird. I didn't get a good look at him, but it's some kind of water bird. Hangs out along this creek. Guess I need to get my kayak out and throw it in here. Paddle down it. I can go a little ways both ways. There's another one of them birds. I can go back that way. Go back that way. You run into a big set of culverts, pipes. So you can't go very far, probably maybe 1/4 of a mile. And then if you go back this way, it goes down there and eventually splits. And I don't know, used to be real shallow But you could probably go a fourth of a mile that way. So there's probably a half mile, 3/4 of a mile stretch here you could paddle. This right here is probably only about waist deep. I don't see many gators in here. Every once in a while you'll see one in there, but not very often. Alright, we're gonna keep walking and just see if we can sneak up on something. We got the wind in our face, so that's a good thing. I'm hoping we'll get off down here and maybe can sneak up on some of them little old does. We'll see. Got a hole right there. Does it go all the way just down in the ground, or does it come back out? Yeah, it looks like it comes out on the other side of that post. Yeah, it sure does. Huh. Here's the creek. A little activity on top, but that's probably them old grass eaters. The water's starting to clear up a little bit. Not a lot. Not as clear as it's ever been, I guess. I don't know if y'all can see when there's that kite tails flying around. Kind of hard to see. He was squeaking and squawking a minute ago. There goes that ladder back. The way he buzzes through there. Man, them little rascals are fast. There they are. They got behind me. And they keep going back behind the trees. There's a whole bunch of them. 1, 2, there's some vultures, 3. Boy, it's hard to zoom in on. They're so fast. Huh. Keep hearing stuff over here. I don't know what that is. Could be garfish. Guess I need to bring a pole and fish. It's been a couple months. That deer just run. Nope. Yep, there she went. Doggone it. She was hiding there in the bushes. I'm walking out in the open like a dummy. She was standing right in there. She saw me before I saw her. Crap. Oh well. I think it's that same doe I've been watching all week. That's okay. As long as I don't bother them, they won't get spooked too bad. They'll eventually get used to me. Now, I'm going to give you guys a little story here. This little path here that we're fixing to walk down, everybody in my family, including myself, knows this as the old road to town. Now, this was all before my time. This is back when my dad was a child. So we're talking 60 years ago, I guess. This path come right down through here and across, and it crosses creek. And if you look right about where my finger's pointing just over the top of that post right there. It continued on and it took and went that way, which is almost due south. About 15 miles. That's how you used to get to town. This was an old road that horse and buggy they used, and horses, to get back and forth to town. And it also run north into some communities, and so it's got a lot of history here. It's really neat. So we're going to ease through here and see if we can spook anything out of the bushes. Yeah, it's kind of a odd day because I ain't seeing much of anything. I'm not seeing many animals or critters. Now we're just gonna ease along here and see what we find out. Not sure you guys can see it. This cabbage tree has fell over into this ditch, and it is actually turned and growing straight up. That is a cool looking little cabbage tree. Well, it's not little, but boy, that'd be nice to have planted in your yard. People get good money for those kind of trees from nurseries. Well, I tell you what, Hurricane Irma really worked this old swamp over. Everywhere you look, there's just trees broke or laying over. A cabbage tree, another one laid over there, and got some limbs broke out of that oak tree, and I mean, just this is really growed up in here. I've been wanting to get in here with a tractor and mow it out and try to bring a front end loader in here and do a little bit of work. I don't know if I can get it done, but I'm certainly going to try. A lot of big trees laying. I'll certainly not run out of barbecue wood anytime soon, so I guess that's a good thing. The only problem is I can't use it fast enough before it rots. I see that deer. She's right between these trees. Probably won't ever see her because the camera's going to. There she is. Right there. I hope she's spotted. Crap. That's okay. I'm a good distance from her, so she knows she's safe. She knows I'm not going to hurt her. Okay, I'm just going to rough through here. Listen up, everybody. Something I want to tell y'all. There's a great guy I follow. He's out of Bryan, Texas. His name is William Tedrick. And his YouTube channel is Fish Tales, and he also has Ranch House Rehab. And I gotta tell you guys, I've been following him for a couple of years. He is one awesome fella. I mean, you ain't gonna find a better, down-to-earth, good Christian man than that. He'll do anything for you. He's got a heart of gold. He's very, very smart. He knows a lot about a lot of stuff. And, you know, I highly recommend that if you just want a good all-around, honest channel to watch. He don't pile on a bunch of crap, and he's not a guy with a bunch of drama and a bunch of nonsense. He's just true, good, honest American, military guy, and I love him to death. he's never met me, and I've never met him other than just watching his YouTube channel. And the way he responds to my comments is so friendly and kind and loving and caring, you know, just like he had met me in person and knew me since day one. And so you guys go check him out. It's William Tedrick. That's Tedrick, and it's Fishtails or Ranch House Rehab. I'm sure that if you do a search in YouTube search box, you'll find him. You know, just let him know Outdoor Original sent you there. He is a big inspiration to me. He is one reason that I got into doing this videoing and just kind of sharing what goes on in my world. It gave me the ideas to do something that my family could enjoy later. And he's great. He fishes, he hunts. He has a lot of junkyard geniuses, which is, he is a pure genius when it comes to making things. He really knows how to be ingenuitive, if that's a word. Just a great guy. I can't say enough about him. Y'all go check him out. We're almost back up here. I'm going to walk over here and show you the other side that we walked on the other day. I just want you guys to see, kind of give you an idea. I'm heading back toward the west now. I'm heading into the wind. This is that open field that I walked the fence line the other day. Sorry about the sun. I wish them turkeys were around here, but they've kind of moved on. I hadn't seen them in a little while, but it's kind of hard to show you because I'm down low. I'm kind of in an old pond here, but you can see that's the fence right here that I walked down the other day, and the hog trap. You see it because of the dog fennels and the fence and all. Is right over about there. Somewhere right in there is where the hog trap is. And right there's my house. So this is the other side of the fence that I told you guys we'd walk on later. So I just done a quick walk around. It's not real a real in-depth walk. Just wanted to get out and do a quick walk. I hadn't taken much video in the last week, I guess. I've been busy with work and just some other things that are going on right now that if you're praying people, I could use some prayers. Just some things going on, but hey, we're gonna get through them one way or the other. So anyway, we're just gonna keep moseying through here. I hear him. That's one of them woodpeckers. Oh, I wished I could see him. They're so cool. Let me see if I can find him. Alright, let me show you guys another plant that we have here, which if you look around, we got all kind of weeds and plants. Don't ask me to describe them all to you because I don't have a clue. You know, that's one thing that I've really been working on trying to learn because, you know, part of what I do with the hay business is need to know weeds so I can eradicate them out of my hay fields. But anyway, I know that most all this is just considered woody brush, and I know how to deal with that. But this little guy right here, which I had a bigger one over there, I should have showed it to you. This is called a tropical soda apple, and it actually has come in here from overseas. And I don't know if you can see it. You see them thorns? Look at the thorns on that baby. Them thorns hurt. And they, this thing puts on a little round berry. Gets kind of yellow. Looks like a baby tomato, just yellow in color. And there's jillions of seeds in it. And believe it or not, each one of those seeds has a 97% germination rate. And that little seed, when it falls off and on the ground, it can lay in the ground for up to 15 years before it ever sprouts. Now, if you mess with the soil after the seed is dropped and busted, or the little berry I should say, once it's busted and the little seeds have dispersed, if you do any kind of tilling to the soil, then you definitely make them germinate immediately. But otherwise, they can lay on top of the ground for up to 15 years. They have found those plants, the seeds, have germinated and growing up through, I think the guy at the research center told me it's like 8 or 10 inches of concrete. Where a crack was in the concrete, one seed got down in there or was under there. I don't remember the exact story, but it was unreal at how they work. And I guess they were at an additive in, well, the rumor is they were an additive in birth control medication. I don't know if that's true, so don't hold me to that. Don't beat me up over it. If it's something you're really interested in, then I suggest you get online and you do your research. See what it tells you. But they're nasty. We battle them down here, and I'll tell you what, they'll take a pasture in a hurry if you don't keep up on them. I'm constantly on a cart trying to spray and stay ahead of them, because otherwise this whole place would be just taken over by them. Not that it's gonna hurt. I mean, look, it's taken over by all this other mess, but we've kind of come to deal with this crap here, and at least these stuff don't have thorns, so it don't hurt you if you run into it or walk through it. Those things, you walk through one of them or it hits your bare skin, I'll tell you what, you know it. You want to torture somebody, just get one of them and beat him with it. Good torture method. Alright, we're kind of coming back around to where we started. I made a big loop. I'm going to walk over here to this. We're going to walk back over here and I'll show you kind of where we're at. You'll figure it out. Yeah, you see where we're at? There's little Miss Whooping Crane. We're on the other side of the pond. She's got her nest all made up and she's sitting. Her and the male take turns. The male goes out and feeds for a while and he'll come back. He'll sit on it for a while she gets up and goes and does her thing. They just kind of take turns. I hope she hatches him off. Hope everything happens okay. We had a pair of them just up the road, just I don't know, 1,000 feet or so. The neighbors up there, they had a pair of whooping cranes that hatched 2 of them off, and well, they're down to 1. I saw him this morning. He's probably 2 foot, 3 foot tall. They grow like you wouldn't believe. They grow like wildfire. But something caught the other one. There's one of them kite tails. He's kind of, I ain't gonna get him. He went in the trees. They are so cool, man. Wow. Here we've got an old pine tree. This is the heart out of it. Called lightered knot. Pretty cool looking, huh? I'll tell you what, man. This stuff right here, it is hard as a rock. But you can take an axe and you can splinter that up, and boy, you want to talk about start a fire. It's almost like gasoline. It works good. A pretty cool little cabbage tree, how it comes out of the ground and twists up. Alright everybody, well, that's kind of it for our walk today. Unless I see something else, but for right now, we're gonna mosey back to the house and get our chores and stuff done, get ready for work tomorrow, and see what the good Lord has to offer us tomorrow. Another beautiful day. They're talking about rain. Not so much tomorrow. I mean, they're talking about a chance of rain, but really Wednesday we're supposed to get another front move through here, cool us down just a little bit. Supposed to bring us some more rain. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. If you like it, hit the like button. Leave your comments below. Subscribe as I try to keep putting videos out. Just enjoy my life out here in the woods. So everybody be safe. Stay blessed. All right, we're out. I think my dog spotted me. Yep. There he is. There's Rexy, the sticker dog. Come on, camera, there you go. Okay, he's looking. Dad, you're on the wrong side. Y'all are probably wondering, why is he standing there and not running out to you? Well, I'm gonna show you. Little ingenuity that I come up with. Oh, there he's talking to me. Hi, Rexy. Hi, buddy. What you doing? Did you miss me? Did you miss me? What? I know I didn't take you with me. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll take you with me later. We'll go later tonight. Okay. Y'all see, I got springs down that side. And springs down that side, and I got a fence charger, and it's hard to see because of the shell making it white. There's my other dog. There's Sparky. That's my back dog. He's got back problems, but he's doing okay. Well, look at there who showed up. Where have you been? What are you doing out, crazy cat? But anyway, there's actually these wires. Every other one is hot and every other one is ground. And believe it or not, dogs won't try it. Come on, Luna, are you coming in? Hey, there's some pretty flowers. What are you doing out here? Look at those pretty little yellow flowers. Look at that crazy cat. Come on, Luna. Mom won't be mad if she knows you're out here. Look at all the dogs. Watch out. Oh, they're crazy. They're insatiable. They're all insatiable. Rexy, what is it? Okay. I'm gonna go say hi to the piggies real quick. I done fed them. I got something in my shoe and it ain't my foot, but it ain't moving, so that's a good thing. I think it's just weeds. I'll say hi to Waffle and Grunt. Say hi to Waffle and Grunt. These are my scrap eaters, man. Hi, Waffle. Hi, Grunt. That is Waffle right there, and that is Grunt. He's the male, that's the female, brother and sister. These were wild pigs that roamed up in my buddy's yard, and they caught them, and I took 2 of them here just to eat my scraps, cut down on the amount of garbage, and hi, guys. Hi. What's up? What's up? What's up? They're fun. They play like dogs, man. They get out here and they go wild. It's crazy. They run circles and chase each other, and then you'll see the big male laying down and the little female will be rubbing his belly with her nose. It's funny. All right, guys. I'm going to the house. Y'all done been fed. Y'all have a good night.